Okay, this is a tutorial on Mega Millions 421 2026. I also have the 5-1 2026 Matrix 4 coming up at the end of this video. Okay, this is how I use my ledge lines. Okay, now there's no classes on this, and I've been doing this 30 years, and this is just as far as I've got. I've gotten no further than this. So maybe you guys can figure something out that I haven't. Get yourself an angle finder off Amazon for like 14 bucks. You can figure out something that I'm not figuring out. I use a 45-degree angle. Okay, that's what I use, 45-degree angle. My ledge lines I get by, this line is 15 digits. This line is 16, creates a ledge right here. So I draw a 45-degree angle into the matrix. 16 numbers, 17 numbers, creates a ledge. 17 numbers, 18. I just went down here just to create another ledge. You don't need all this, okay? 8 lines or less, usually your numbers are there. This is a really good formula, okay? All the formulas are good, but this is one of my favorite ones because most numbers are more compacted together. This line has 17 numbers is 18, creates a ledge. 18 numbers, 19 numbers, creates a ledge, okay? I draw my line up. Where the line intersects a 0, that 0 usually has the winning numbers around it, okay? The edge zeros, I'm not too sure about. 50% of the time there's a number there, 50% of the time there's not, okay? But what I noticed is these angles, look at this. This line goes right through the 43, the 4 and the 3. There's 43 are our numbers, okay? 36 is also a number. But let's just look at where the line goes through, 43. This line goes through the 6 and the 3. Okay, that was another number, okay? This line, no good. The 1's here. Okay, this line here, right through the 5 and the 8. Okay, right through the 5 and the 8. So you can use the ledge lines. They are pretty good. Okay, let's just go over all the numbers here, okay? So we have a 0 here directly right on that 0, okay? We have 36, 43, and 1. Okay, and 56. Okay, we have 36 here, 43, 1 again, 56, and 56 also again down through here. Okay. It's close to the ledge line. Well, it's right on the ledge line. There's nothing here but the 1. Oh, I'm sorry. 36 is also here. Okay, this is close to the ledge line. What's here? 7. Tricky one. I would have picked 28. But 7 is here. Okay. There's 0 here. 58's everywhere. Okay. Like I say, these outside zeros are tricky. There's nothing here. Okay. So if you just stick with the ledge lines, the 0 is close to the ledge lines, okay? All your numbers are there, okay? Now this is another way of doing it. Okay, I take a 45-degree angle again, using my right angle finder, and I draw a 45-degree angle line from each 0, right and left, okay? Right, I didn't do it here because there's nothing up here, nothing up here. Nothing for the 0 to point at, okay? And I go left, okay? I go right and left. Where this 0 is pointing at another 0, it tells me it's important. This 0 is pointing at this 0, and this 0 is also pointing back at that 0. So they're both important because the 0 points at another 0, which include the 0 being pointed at and a 0 that's pointing at the other 0 as being important, okay? This 0 here is pointing up here at this 0. Close, it's close. Not right on the money, but it's close. So that's, you have 1, 2, 3 zeros pointing up here. It's a trick. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. But this 0 here, you had 58, okay? This 0 is pointing to this 0, you get 58. Okay, now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros pointing up here. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros pointing up here. Okay, so there's going to be at least 3 numbers up here. It's got to be. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros pointing in this direction. Okay, so we have our 56 here, 36 and 43 are 1. Okay. And also the 56 over here, 36. That should have been red. I should have made that one red. So this is what I got so far. Okay. You had the 0 to 0 matrix, which is good. You get all your numbers. Or you have your ledge lines, which is cleaner. Not as many colored zeros. You should get all your numbers. If you combine the two, okay, 0 to 0 and ledge lines, what do we have? We have these two are here, and these two, okay? And this one here is also up here. This one here is also down here with the 0 to 0. This one here is also being pointed at by another 0. Okay? The 7 also being pointed at by another 0. Okay? And nothing down here. Well, no, we have 1. The line here, let's see, yeah, we do have 1. It's close. I went down just to get another 0. The 0 is pointing at this 0, but this one here would be included too. So, all the ones you see up here that are red are also down here on the 0 to 0. Okay. The 0 to 0 matrix gives you a lot of repeats. Okay. Gives you a lot of repeats. Like we have a 36 here. We have a 36 up here. 36 here. This one here is not highlighted up here. Okay. But it is down here with 0 to 0. Okay. Anyhow, that's how you use the ledge lines and 0 to 0. Now, this is 5/1/2026 Mega Millions. Matrix 4, Matrix 5. It's the same matrix, just different situation here. We're doing the 0 to 0 here. Okay. So nothing over here. I did go that way, but there's nothing there. But we have 1, 2, 3 zeros pointing up here. Okay, pointing up in here. Should be 2 to 3 numbers up in here. Okay. You have 1, 2, 2 zeros pointing right here. Okay, it's very important. This might be an anomaly. There might be nothing up there. I don't know. But we do have 1, 2 zeros pointing right there. Okay, and that should be red. That one there should be red. It's not the outside edge zeros, it's the inside. So that does count, that's gonna be red. So 48 looks pretty good. Okay, so you can use the ledge lines. All 6 of your numbers should be here. Now I did go down 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 lines. Okay, and I had that 3 there instead of 8, but all your numbers should be 8 lines or up. Okay, you can compare with Mega Millions 5/1/2026 Matrix 1, 2, and 3 to find similar numbers that are around the zeros. Okay, you want to look at your lines. I made a boo-boo here, but anyway, that should be red. It's close enough to the line. That should be red. Okay, it should be a red one. There's our 48 again. Anyhow, use this system here or this one. Either way is going to be good. This is a really good formula. Like I said, all the formulas are good. This is one of my favorite ones because there's more numbers and less lines, more winning numbers and less lines. Anyway, as usual, play on paper, don't waste your money. I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but I'm having fun. See you later.